Hey, what's up guys? Today I want to talk about an event that is not currently on the normal board. So this is something that you'll find in the news, so you won't see it here. That you might get some notifications that something is ongoing. Oh, there's a Game of Dragon research. Nice. So you might get a notification, I think either in the news, something like that. Oh, there it is. Get ready for the Dragon Trainer Tournament. So does it say? It does not. It says go to the event page. So we'll go to it, which opens up a different window. Oh, that is that. Okay, so I see what we get here. So there we go. We go to the shop. You can get there. Yeah, you can get there by going to the news, or you can get there from the message that you got. So basically what this is something that's gonna be ongoing for the next 3 weeks, where your guild and your solo effort are gonna be rewarded. So first of all, there's Dragon Arena that's starting tomorrow, and it's only gonna be once, but basically you can get, so you're gonna get some scales. So if your guild wins, you're gonna get 300 scales, and if your guild lose, you're gonna get 150. So it's either a win or a loss. I don't know if you get points if you don't participate. Where did I see that? Yeah, I think if we go to rankings and you look at this, Dragon Arena, I think you get that. You get 300 points regardless as long as your guild wins. Maybe you won't get it if you don't participate in that specific Dragon Arena, which I don't think I'll be able to do personally. But if we go back to the challenge, basically you want to get some dragon scales, and we're gonna go look at the scale shop right after. So that's gonna be the first tomorrow, the first day, and then on Saturday we're gonna have the darkness, defeat darkness. So basically you're gonna get solo points and guild points, and these points are not you won't have to defeat 120 darkness. The way I see it, I don't know if it's only for a day or if it's for the rest of the event. It doesn't say that there is a limit. Obviously for Dragon Arena, there's going to be a couple ones in that time frame, so there you might be getting more than one. Let's go see the ranking. So I'm not sure. Maybe there's going to be more than one. Now, as far as darkness, I don't know if it's only for a day or if it's for the whole time frame of something around 3 weeks, because it's at the end of the next Guild Fest, not the one that's ongoing. So if we go here, you got to get 120 points solo and 1,000 points for the guild. So how do you get points? Basically, level 1 you get 1, level 2 you get 2 points, level 3 you get 4 points, level 4 you get 8, level 5 you get 10, level 6 you get 16. So you need to be a rally captain. And it doesn't matter if your lab is full, you still get the point as a rally captain. It's just like a task, a Guildfest task for rally captain. So make sure help your teammates. Basically, there is a maximum of scale that you can get, but there are going to be some rankings. So even if your guild gets the maximum, you still want to keep going, and you still want to keep going as a solo also, because there's going to be a guild and a solo ranking. So yeah that's going to be interesting. You're going to get basically 10, 20, so that's 60, 110. So you're going to get 230 scales and then 230 scales from these. I don't think you can get more scales from the you don't get scales from the rankings, but you can get goodies for the guild rewards or solo rewards. So lots of artifact coins, brushes. I don't know what that is. Doesn't really say. These are, I don't remember what these are, but can we see? Yeah, there's not really any details for that. This looks like a frame for your guild, and these they might be like statues that they send to the top 100 players. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe it's in the details. Anyway, you guys can look this up, but basically, let's go to the challenge. You want to make sure you get all the scales. So once you're done with your solo, and if your guild is not done, keep going. And then starting in basically a week from now. So okay, so it looks like it's gonna be like a week of darkness. And the way I understand is once this one is over, this one starts. When this one's over, this one starts. That might be it. So we have a week of darkness. And then, okay, so the Creator Turf starts in 6 days, but it does not overlap with the other ones. And then there's going to be KVK. So after the darkness, it's going to be monster hunting. So use energy items. So basically, you have to use energy item from your bags. So in the meantime, guys, for the next 8 days, my suggestion is, I know that the How to Train Your Dragon is ongoing. You may want to save your energy in your bag for this event. So you're gonna get, once again, 230 for the solo and the guild points. And basically you got to use 250. I believe those are like, it's not a total of 50 plus 250. It's like the total that you use from your bag. If you're free to play, personally, I think I'm not going to be able to get the last plateau, and definitely I'm really low on energy in my bag, so maybe only 500,000. We'll see, but I will be saving until then, definitely. Same thing, and if you have more energy than that, once you're done with your solo, help your guild, keep going. There might be a chance that you can rank in the top 100. There's going to be a Creator Turf, which I don't know if I'm going to do this. I've done it once, and I'm super lazy, guys. And then in basically 3 weeks, the next KVK. So it's 2 weeks and 2.5 weeks. So as you can see, once again, it's 230 scales that you can get both on a solo and guild. Now look at the plateau though. Usually a KVK, you're going to get like the 2.7 is going to be like phase 3. So that should be really easy. But then 5 million and 10 million, like if you are gathering and you want to gather for 10 million, you can do it. I've done it once on a smaller accounts. It's feasible, but it's, I mean, you need to be on the whole day. Well, not the whole day. I mean, I slept during that time, but I was able to get 10 million just gathering. Otherwise, just take a couple solos, take a rally. Even if you're a smaller player, you're gonna get a lot of points from that. Make sure you get those 10 million points, and then same thing with your guild. Keep pushing. If you're in a dead KVK and people are not hitting, just keep gathering. Sadly, you will not have much energy after the events of the Monster Hunt, so that's gonna be it's gonna be hitting players, or go to the base, the forts, and all that stuff. But yeah, so make sure that you go get that 10 million point. That should not be all that hard. I know lots of people don't like gathering, but it's, yeah, if that's your only way you can do it, or if there's no one hitting you, just go with gathering and get those scales. And we're gonna go see the scale shop after once I'm done. And then lastly, it's gonna be Guild Fest. Not this one, but the next one in 3 weeks. Should be easy. So I hope that you guys are in a good gauntlet, because getting 1,800 like in a beginner or intermediate gauntlet, it's going to be really hard. But if you are in the expert, there should be no issue to get 1,800. And obviously if you're a master, it's usually the master guilds, that's your requirement, or even higher than that. And then I don't recall what's 144,000 is, but basically if you are in the expert gauntlet right now, try to push to get in the masters, because you want to get that last quest and that bonus quest to get some more points. Same thing, don't just don't do the minimum. Push for your guild, because you are going to get those scales if your guild gets those marks. So once you got the scales, what's in the shop? Let's go look at the shop. So on a daily basis, you get 60-minute training. So that's something that you can get on a daily basis. You can buy from one scale, you can buy 60-minute training speed up, which I don't suggest doing. There's going to be, you can buy tomes for 20. I don't recall, we're going to go back to see the challenge, how many points you can get total. But basically you can buy, so for 20, you can get 10 tomes and you can buy a total of 20. So that's 200 tomes. There's no limit for the relocators, but I mean, I wouldn't waste my scales on that. There's the 5 legendary jewel, which I would not suggest for 30 scales to buy this, unless that's the only thing that you're left to max out. But be aware, you're probably going to get mostly like traps and siege and defense and graze. So there's like, it's very random. Artifacts, okay, so for 50 you get only 200. I would not buy that. You can get 1 core for 50, max of 10. You can get some lunite, so if you're, I don't know, do you really want to put all that effort to get some lunite? I get my lunite from cargo ship, so still it's 1 million. Yeah. But if you're free to play, the monstrous chest, they're pretty good. So for 50 you get 10, you can buy a total of 100. So those are not the pretty good ones with the newer monsters. Then there's some astrolites. So for 50 scales you can buy 20 Frostwing Astrolite, as well as Trojan. This is Snow Beast, and that's Gargantua, right? So these, I would say they're pretty good for for free to play and light pay to play. So those are usually the piece of gear that we get to Gold and Mythic. The Mecha Trojan, the Firewall Plate, the Winter Mitts. A lot of people do the drums. I would not suggest doing the drums, but I mean, for a Cav Blast, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's a lot cheaper than other options. But I mean, you can buy basically 20 is the equivalent of 1 Astrolite. So really, if you're going down that route, you got to make sure that you are getting enough to be able to use them, or just gamble them away. For 100 scale, you can get 8. So basically, that's 2 green halos. Okay, and you can buy a total of 10. 400 scale, you get 1 blue, main, crimson main. I think this is very expensive. This is it. I mean, for this, you get. So I said this is 2 greens. So times 4. That's 8 greens. So that's 2 blues. I think that the purple Blazing Amber is probably a very good purchase. Yeah, but those are the things that you can buy with your Dragon Scales. So obviously you cannot buy everything because of the remaining and all that stuff. But basically, how many can you get? So 300 plus that's 230, that's 460, so that's 760. Plus this is another 460, so that's 1220. You can get also, let's ignore that because a lot of people don't do the creator. So that's you can get another 460, so that's 1680, and then another 460, so that's 1740, so that's 2140. So you basically, if you get everything, 2140 that you can use. Obviously, like I said, you cannot buy everything on a daily basis, guys. Just go claim that 60 minutes. It is free. So but basically what you can definitely, so basically you can buy, like I said, the chest, the what's it called, monstrous chest. You can buy like 500. So if you buy all 10 of them as free-to-play player, and you've done everything else, you have like 1,500 scales. You can definitely buy this, just one, so you have 1,300 remaining. What can you buy? You can buy this, and now you're down to 900, and then you can buy 9 of those. So obviously, guys, you're gonna need to prioritize what you want to get. Personally, if I am gonna get some Astrolite, I'm probably gonna get some Snow Beast on the account where I'm like trying to push. But we'll see. We'll see how many and how much. But I'm definitely gonna get the purple Blazing Embers. Probably gonna get the blue main on the challenge account, but the guild is really not. A guild is not gonna get me a lot of scales on the challenge account because it's in 69 LMAO. So, but definitely gonna get the monstrous chest. Aside from that, maybe some tomes because I'm close to T5, but that's about it. So guys, it is coming up tomorrow with Dragon Arena and then the Darkness. So it's gonna take it's gonna run for another 3 weeks after it starts tomorrow. So make sure that you follow up, check the rankings. I will be curious, but I think it stops. I think once this starts, I think this stops. And once this starts, I think this stops. If it goes all the way through the events, it's going to be interesting to see as far as the ranking goes. But I'm curious to see if we're going to see a timer on that. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, the ranking prize that you can get, very interesting. But yeah, I don't see my guild CDC getting in the top 100, and I don't see myself pushing any account to get in the top 100. Definitely not. So I'm gonna be watching on the sideline for this, but I'm gonna be getting the getting as much scales as I can. I know I'm gonna get the Darkness easily. I know I'm gonna get some from the Monster Energy, at least on my main, probably at least all the way up here. And KVK, I'm gonna definitely do it, and Guildfest is gonna be really easy on most of my accounts. So, all right, guys, let me know in the comments below. Did you know about this event? What's your plan? Is your guild excited for this? I know I'm really excited to have a full guild of 100 members for this because this is gonna be very important. Like you kind of need to stick to your guild, because I believe that if you change guild, you're kind of forfeiting the guild points from that. So very important, unless you can swap in between those events, but I don't think it works that way. So make sure you stick around with your guild. It's an interesting challenge. I don't see anything that pay to play as an advantage. I mean, obviously, like it's easier pay to play, but and then energy is something that pay to play is a lot easier to get. But Darkness, free to play, just you can run level 1s 24/7 if you want. You can run it. I mean, it's easy. It's easy to get some points. So just keep doing. A suggestion for Darkness is keep doing like level 1s, level 2, and then in the meantime spy for level 5, level 6, and then try to run those, because yes, getting a level 6 winning will take you the equivalent of an hour and 15 minutes of just doing straight up level 1 Darkness. So when you are spying Darkness level 5 and 6, go and keep doing those level 1s, level 2s to get some easy points. And then once you got all your spies together, and then you run those big ones. So doesn't look like there's a maximum, so just keep doing them. It's gonna be interesting. I know I'm gonna get a lot of points here for myself and for the guild. All right, guys, let me know in the comments below what you're gonna do, where you were at this event. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.